Good evening. Happy Sunday. Howdy. Howdy, Andre. Howdy, Steve. Howdy, Isaac's family. Guys, the time was extremely hot and I was drinking some ice cold tea, then some ice water. And now, you know what? I had to use the inhaler before I started. So if you hear me coughing, guys, it's because I'm not breathing too right now. Yeah, the heat of the time and drinking all that ice. Hi, Lily. Good night, Lils. Lils. Greetings to everybody here. Thank you for joining. Please double tap the screen and show some love by giving a like. Yeah, Steve, what's your location? Yeah, it makes me feel tired, you know? Yeah, I'm just happy you're here. Yeah, thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes me feel tired, Steve, because I do have asthma. I just couldn't resist drinking all that cold water. Today was extremely hot, and like we're getting rain at the moment. I think I still hear thunder. Your Lily is still awake, I notice. Good night, Miss Yvonne Dublin. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Hot topic tonight. Hot topic. Alright, let's see how long your brain will stay awake, Lils. Hot topic. I'm come with blood in my eye for pasta. Yes, man. Fire for pasta. Yeah. Fire for pasta. So-called pasta, you know? Waiting for a few more friends to join before we get in the hot topic. I have a title here tonight. Pastor beats church sister. Who was wrong? Who was wrong? Because from what I saw, the pastor was all up in the woman's face and she had every right to ease him off. Hi, my darling sister. The pastor is very wrong, of course. She had every right to ease him off out of her face. Fingers all up in her face. He could have poked out her eyes. He could have done anything to her. Could have punched her in the face, slapped her. I would have backed him off. It should have been me. My blood is boiling for that so-called pastor. And he's a woman that was there defending him. Talking about the woman is coming on too strong. She's taking it too far. In the first place, what was a cutlass doing in the church under the table? What was a cutlass doing in the church? Pastor have cutlass there to defend himself? You didn't see it? I'm going to show some of it tomorrow in a video, Steve. So from what I saw, guys, thank you for... Of course. Listen, none of us know how the argument started because the first video I saw was a TikTok video that my school friends shared in a group that I'm in. They sent a link. It's unbelievable. A friend sent a link in a group, in a WhatsApp group that I'm in. And when I clicked on it, it took me to a Facebook video. And from what I saw, it started with the lady, of course, the elder lady, the church sister, arguing with the pastor and a woman beside him, talking about saying that all they do in the church is chat people. Then she went on to say that she was gonna give the church $10,000. Hi TC, welcome. But she's not gonna bother give them the $10,000 because of the way that they are. Then she went on to say that somebody in the church, another woman, said that woman is the fault and is the cause of everything. So I don't know what that lady did to the elderly church sister, you know. But she seemed to be very upset. So if she had a problem in the church, she had every right to be talking. And instead of the pastor splitting justice, when he heard that she's not going to bother give them the $10,000, he seemed to get upset about that and was all up in the lady's face. But I'm telling you, that church sister should have had a grandson and a granddaughter in that church to help her beat that pastor. And if his woman came into to part, then beat her as well. I'm sorry that it was a woman that age. Because when he held the woman and put her to the ground, I was so angry. I thought he was gonna stifle her, squeeze, strangle her, And then the woman finger, for some reason maybe her hand was in his face, pushing him off. He bit her on the finger again and saying that he did not bite her. It was she who put her finger in his mouth. That pastor want a proper ass whooping, and that woman who is there defending him, he must be bunking her while she's behaving like that. Because all those women in the church should have been defending the church sister. Good evening, Neville. All those women in the church should have been defending the church sister. But what some of these church sisters, they act like the pastor is their God. No, I didn't see. I don't know how much was it. But what I saw in the end, when she was saying, see my finger there, and me bite you, and you bite me, and he was saying that, oh, it's you put your finger in my mouth. Yeah, I didn't see anything after that, but I see when he had her on the ground, and she took up something like a flashlight and tried to hit him. Then she took up a bell and tried to, I think she wanted to hit him up under the scrotum, but what she should have done instead was just grab it. That's what I would have done. I would have grabbed it, you see. I would have grabbed it. But look at the little space where he's keeping church. You can tell that he's there trying to make something out of those poor people. Look at the little space. Maybe he rented that little space from somebody, had a few chairs in it, and is trying to make enough money to pay rent and to make a living. Because that is not a church. They don't have any proper furnishing in the church or nothing like that, So I don't know what part 2 is looking like, Yvonne. Guys, remember to double tap the screen and show some love by giving a like, giving a thumbs up. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video and show some of it tomorrow. I'm gonna give my 2 cents on it because there's no way, no how those church sisters was trying to defend the pastor, and then another elderly man dressed in a white gown was saying that the church sister was the one who started it. He's the evidence, he's the proof to that. He saw everything, so it seems like that pastor is their God. He's not getting any wrong. Not getting any wrong. I don't know if what happened. Oh, it's not freezing. It have a part 2 where another sister, like, she beat the lady and she was talking a lot of bad words in the church. What you saying to me, Ivan? I don't know if by tomorrow I'll see that part, but the video is on all over the place. The video is all over the place. From Facebook to IG to TikTok to YouTube. It is a disgrace. And let me tell you something. A lot of people is going to get a lot of views by posting this video. But you know how I do my stuff already? I sit and I analyze and I talk. And then I might show a little bit and pieces, I'm going to give my 2 cents on how I feel, how I felt about the whole situation, or the pastor and the church sisters. Even before, when I was, starting up the live, I saw a notification came in with one of my YouTube friend where she posted it. Then I saw J Pro posted it today, and then other people, you know. But every YouTuber, every content creator have a right to talk about it as much as they want. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm guessing that everyone here in my audience is saying that the pastor is wrong, right? Who believes that the church sister shouldn't have defended herself, tried to defend herself? Who gave the pastor right? Or does everyone think that the pastor is wrong? I'm saying that if I was related to that lady and I was there, it wouldn't go down like that. I would help her. If my blood is boiling like this and that lady is not related to me, any at all, imagine if I was there. Imagine if I was there, you know? Guys, I don't know what kind of glitches is happening with YouTube. Some form of glitch is happening. I don't know. I hope the comments does not freeze like yesterday. Yvonne is the last person that I saw posted a comment where she said it has a part 2. I don't know if anyone else is commenting, if the comments are coming in slowly or what. Hi, Maddie. Maddie, you saw that video where the pastor abused the church sister? I'm saying it's wrong for him to lay hands on her. It doesn't matter what escalated the situation. He had no right to touch her. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. No, you didn't see it? Alright, after the live, I'll send you a link. Or you can go search for it, Maddie. Pastor, fight church sister. Something of the sort. You'll see the video. It's all over the place. Imagine what a lot of young people is saying. If the you know, it could have been anyone's grandmother, you know. Could have been anyone grandmother. But he is the pastor. Things like that he should never do. Never ever do a thing like that. Exactly. He should be setting an example. He should be squashing. It sounded like she and another church sister was in an argument before. And then they probably was talking against her. And, you know, that's why she was saying that all you do in here is chat people. And that's why I was going to give you $10,000 and give the church $10,000. And I'm not going to bother do it, you know. Hi, Lenora. Good Sunday evening to you, Joyful, and everyone on the live. Welcome, Lenora. Happy Sunday. Lenora, did you see that video with the pastor and the church sister fighting? That's what I'm here talking about a little. How wrong the pastor was. That church need to be, I don't know what's the right word, you know. In the first place, it wasn't a church. In the second place, that man is not a pastor. I don't know what he is. Can somebody tell me if it's normal to have a cutlass in a church and a table? It seems to me like, I'm not sure if it's a revival church, but they're dressed, you know, they have head wraps and long gowns and stuff like that. Is it a revival church? You didn't at all? That's why I have my audience, my supporters, and I'm gonna have to do a video tomorrow. It's too late now for me, and I already posted a video today. Okay, Lily, thank you. I already posted a video today, guys. Please go support my video when you get the chance. Taking the fact that he's age to hers, and he is supposed to be a man, and she's a woman. And yes, that woman edged the situation. She was fueling the fire. Yes, the one that was there, right there talking, defending the pastor. But I'm very furious. I'm glad she admitted that the church shouldn't be anymore, or the church. This is not. What did she say? Did she say something like this church won't last, or something like that? Yes, they always do it at a revival. Oh my God! See, I would like to know the purpose of it. I wonder if the other woman is the pastor woman and him a defend. That's what I am saying, Never. That's what I am saying. If they're not married, they are in a relationship. You could hear it. You could hear it. She sounded like they have something going. And I can't imagine when Pastor hear that she was gonna give the church $10,000 and she's not going to bother. That must have gotten him so upset, you know? It sounds that way, especially from her. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nobody is not stupid. No one is stupid, you know. A lot of that is going on in the church. You know, pastor messing around with church sisters. I don't know the situation, you know. I'm only saying if it's not his wife, he could be messing with her to the way she sounded. A raphead church, them are bad people. I know they do sacrifices and stuff like that with animals and chickens, you know. These revivalists are not like when I was growing up. Everything changed, Joy. Boy, all I knew is that they like to sacrifice animals and they like to celebrate a certain type of way and they keep church late at nights. Sometimes I don't know what they're doing, but you know, and they play their music and they sing and carry on, but as I've never been inside one of them, never ever ever. So I don't know, I don't understand what type of rituals they perform, what they are for, what they do with the machete, what they do with the bell, and all those things, you know. Because there was a bell in there on the table as well that, that the lady took up to hit him. But he held her hand. He held her hand and then took it away. That's why many people don't want to hear about churches from, yeah, people, because from certain people, because of their behavior like this. There was profanity in the argument as well. My God. Yes, that's why people talk about church people like that and church like that, because of certain churches and their behavior. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Isaac's family. Yeah. Now imagine if I was going to a church like that, and those things start to happen in the church. I would go back there because those things are past embarrassment, madness. She said that she was gonna first. His woman was saying that, oh, we should call the police. Said that the poor woman was abusing the pastor. This is abuse. And then when he beats her now, that the lady said that she is going to call 911. Or is it 119? One of them, I don't know. Are they in Jamaica? Because some of them sounded speaky spooky. Is that church in Jamaica or is it abroad? But I know they are Jamaicans. Lord help. I don't know if it was Jamaica, because if it's Jamaica, I know that that could escalate to something very, very bad, especially if that old lady has sons and grandsons and stuff like that, you know. Bad things could happen. Bad things could have happened. Some people don't take those things lightly. Some people is very defensive and very protective of their family, especially their elder family. I don't know who else is like me, and I don't remember if it was Lenora who said she's like me, and I get hot easily and then I get cold easily because I was like burning up, and then I turn on the AC and now I feel like I'm freezing. Mm-hmm. Oh man, Pastor, you're wrong. Pastor, you're wrong. And if somebody then come there and give you a proper asking, nobody should be upset about it. Whether they thump you down, whether they kick you, whether they, I don't know. But gonna go wrap up and sleep. Alright, Maddie. Mm-hmm. Alright, Maddie, says Lily. Rest up. Maybe she went to work today, Lily, so she's feeling tired because it's pretty early. And she says that she's gonna sleep. And maybe it's very cold too. From the other day, they've been complaining that it's getting cold up where they live. So maybe she is cold and tired. And put those two together, you just feel like you wanna wrap up and sleep. Who did this? Andre. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your kind donation. Guys, let's celebrate this with their 5th super on a live stream. Thank you so much. YouTube tells us everything. Their 5th time donating to my channel. Thank you. Guys, let's show my super chatter some love by giving this super chat a thumbs up. That's right there. So me, Lily, see, I just covered up with covered my top with a little towel as well, because I'm not ready to turn that off as yet. I don't think the room is cold enough, but I am cold. So it's Sunday evening, guys. I don't see much people here tonight. People is just yeah, the AC is blowing right down on me, and I was burning up before. Burning up because the showers came down and then it just fall a little bit and stop. And then the heat start rising. You know that when the rain wet the earth and it didn't enough fall for a long time, some kind of steam starts coming up from under the earth. Julie Pastor have nothing on him. Wait a Maya. Me not sure me understand this here. When I was gonna start, I saw a notification on with you saying something about Pastor. Tell me what you mean by this, Maya. You think he's right or he's wrong? Pastor have nothing on him. Bye, Lily. Thank you for stopping in. I don't give Pastor no right. Tell me what you mean, Maya. Yes, that's why it's kicking like that. The filter is clean. Yes. Him wrong. Thank you very much. Pastor, we forget to ask Maya. I'm saying, if that poor woman was stronger, but it's because of her age. If she was stronger, But if she did think about it, she would have grabbed him when he have her on the ground. She would have just grabbed him in the right place and see how him ball. See if him woman would not have to run come rescue him. You hear that woman in the background talking? I think it's his woman. And all the other ladies just sit down and looking and nobody to get up and defend the woman. What worthless church sisters those? Worthless people them there. A worship pastor. My blood boiled when I see it, you know. My blood boiled. It was a next man pulled the pastor away. Definitely an elder man. But the elder man was blaming the sister, Neville. He said that you started it and he saw it. He saw everything. Yes, she looked like she was in her 70s, Lenora. She need to sue him. The other people in the back need to go down. Exactly. Bite the lady on her finger and then I'll say, is the lady put her finger in his mouth? The pastor the delusional. Lie. I don't know what kind of pastor I'm saying be. Hungry. Them are scammers. You see the little place where you have when call church? Over this side have some chair lying out against that wall. And over this side, the other side have few chairs lying out again along the wall. No proper furnishing or anything. Of course, pastor thief. So when you hear the lady say that, all I'm doing in this church is chat people. That's why I'm not gonna give the 10. I was gonna give the church $10,000. But me nah bother. It looked like that. No, he was saying, oh, I don't want it. And then the woman, his woman was saying, pastor don't want your money. Me never know say a pastor get the money when people give church money. Pastor don't want your money. And pastor was saying, I don't want your money. I thought it was the church that was getting the money. What kind of pastor is that, Lenora? I'm gonna share the video with you, Lenora, on the same number, okay? I'm gonna share a clip with you. What I'm gonna send you is not the full video though, okay? But you'll see what I'm talking about. I say, my, yeah. Don't you really know who to frighten? Not true. First time people talk some things, you know. But this really makes sense. Duppy really know who to frighten. And in this case, the pastor, the Duppy, and is a poor, weak old woman in shoes. He go push his hand under her neck and put her down the ground. What kind of man that? Put the poor old lady back to the floor and have her down. Any well-thinking people might know that would be so upset, man. From the gist of the argument, it seems as if the lady found something out that they were doing. She called him out on the carpet. He got upset and started on her. God have mercy. And more is left to burst out in that church, you know. More cans of worm going to open up in that church. Yeah, more cans of worm going to open up. Because pastor look like he just form one little group of people to get some money off them, you know. Thank you for the like, Nick, and welcome to the live. Appreciate. Guys, please support my video, my most recent videos. Thank you. Remember to watch the ads and give them thumbs up when you go to watch them, okay? You soon hear. Probably you don't hear how much woman in the church the pastor have. All of that too, you go hear how much of the woman them in there with. Because one of them sit down, just looking, and one of them was there defending him. And I don't know the one at the doorway that the church sister said she was the one who started everything. You know, I don't know. I don't know what they were talking about. Thank you, Nick. Boy, all sorts of things running through my mind, you know. All sorts of things running through my mind. You see me going quiet sometimes because this is serious. This is more serious than we really look at it. It's really serious, you know. Pastor can get some serious charges, you know, if that woman really get the police involved and take it to the court. Serious problem for pastor. And then if the woman start talk certain things again, start putting certain things in the public, trust me when I say this is not going to end pretty. It's because that little church sister seemed to know quite a lot. Seemed to know quite a lot. Why she's so upset. I'm wondering, you know what I'm wondering, guys, if for the rest of October, I would like you to see the part. How can I see it? Where can I find it, Yvonne? Where have you seen it? Just lead me to it. I will find it. If you see it on TikTok or on Facebook or IG or here on YouTube, where did you see it? Or somebody sent you the video? I have a WhatsApp number. If it's somebody that sent you the video, I have a WhatsApp number in my bio. I would appreciate if you send it to me. It's on Facebook. Oh boy. All of a sudden everybody turned pastor. Then catch up some little place. Talk about them preaching. Then catch up, yeah, you're so right because it's a money making thing, Lenora. It is a money-making thing whether you believe it or not because they brainwash people and telling people that they have to give to receive. And I never heard of God or Jesus charging people, going around and charging people to pray for them and heal them and all those things. I never heard, I don't know of that. But they seem to be charging people to pray for them and telling people that they can heal them and they can make them achieve certain things, So it's preaching nowadays is part of a big scamming ring, It's a big scamming thing. And because they see that money is in it, because you have a lot of God-fearing people who really thinks that, they can do certain things for them. They don't realize that they can pray for themselves and talk to God themselves and ask God for mercies and healing and all those things. They don't need no pastor or anyone to do it for them. That's how I feel. Yes, Nick, we have large churches in North Carolina and they take in so much money. And when you look at, I see documentaries, which channel they have a documentary on again? Which channel? Where they show you the richest pastors in the world and what they own, how many mansions, how many private jets, how many brand name cars, and how much one of their suit values, and how rich their family lives. Who can tell me? Remind me, please, where I can see that documentary again. Which channel? It's a foreign channel. The woman that was defending the pastor, she used a wheelchair. What you saying to me? Huh? Oh, you know that never. You saw part two? Direct me to where to find it never. Because the video that I saw, I didn't see that lady at all. So is it in part two? How she a defend pastor so sound like pastor wife? You have white pastors, you have black pastors, in the richest pastors in the world. Yeah, and they show you, and those congregations can be big, unique. Thousands of people sometimes is in one of those churches. And when you should calculate, if you should calculate each person, even half the congregation giving $10 or $20 each, in total, you would realize how much money those churches are making. And when they give their tithes they put in envelopes, depending on the job that they have, how much money they make, and they give 10%. Imagine how much those churches are making. That was the lady that was living beside me. Them run her from the church. Now a pure nice she make up Wednesday and Sunday. And cook food herself. Same place. So sad that reach in jerk. May I tell you, Wendy? What is it, Lenora? You have a neighbor? They run her from the church. What she do make they run her from the church? Appear nice she make up Wednesday and Sundays and cook and sell food. Then people buy her food. No, it's the same one I just watched. The pastor was holding onto it, plus it was all at the doorway. Maybe the video that I saw is not as detailed as the one that you saw, never. Me I go watch again. I was just focusing on the pastor and the church sister, So me I go look to the side again. Happy Sunday to you too, Marie, the Isaacs family. Thank you. Happy Sunday, everyone. Man, me know some of them too, who like to make up one whole heap of nice. And when they make up the nice, I don't know what they think. If God is hearing them more than anybody else. I don't understand. When they make the noise. I used to have a neighbor, sometimes 12, 1 o'clock at night. So I'm shouting. I just see the video. I now upload it. If you see it, laugh back. Alright. Yeah, man. I laughed the first time I saw it, because I was wondering if it was an act or some comedic something. But then I watched it about 3 or 4 times. Yeah, about 3 or 4 times. And up till now, I don't see anything about wheelchair. Same churches believe the pastor should not have debt. So they pay off the pastor's house, boat, car, and note. Wow. And they are living in so much debt. The people that is taking pastor out of debt, I'm not saying if the pastor is preaching, he shouldn't be getting something. But they are taking up so much of their money, taking pastor out of debt. Oh, my pastor, owns his own private jet. My pastor house value at how many million? My pastor has to wear the finest suits. My pastor have to drive a Bentley or a Rolls Royce, and they are suffering. You know, I don't know why they run her out. My ears couldn't eat grass. But thank God I'm no longer living in the community. 1 year now. Boy, you must be happy. Yes, I have a neighbor. I used to have a neighbor, but she migrated. Late at night, you would hear her screaming, Hallelujah, and carrying on, talking in tongues and so. And I also know another lady who does that same thing, and her neighbors have to be shutting her up all the time. Young woman too, you know. I don't know what's wrong with them. So they're in a spirit. Then catch up in spirit. I don't know what they're saying. People have to be calming her down all the time as they start pray so. My God. I was once at a church, the Gems World, here on YouTube. Never is the Gems World here on YouTube. I don't know if I know that. I know a little old lady once. I was at a church. I'm not gonna call her name here. And she was in one piece of spirit. One piece of spirit, and the pastor was trying to preach. And the way how the woman carrying on, nobody can hear what the pastor is saying. And so till the pastor get fed up and just call her name and say, okay, address her by her name and said, okay, sister, so and so, you can stop now. You can stop now. You never hear a word from her again. And she said she did in a spirit. So if you in a spirit, good night, Jackie. If you in a spirit, can pastor just talk to you and tell you to stop now? And you stop like that? So that means she was faking it all the time. The Gems World. I hope I remember. She was faking it. I don't think pastor could just simply say to her, okay, sister so and so, you can stop now. And she just stopped right away. Yes, I'm talking their own deeds. So they mean, holy dopey. Lord have mercy. Lord help her. I don't know, but I try to feel when a lot of them is behaving like that. I just don't feel anything. I cannot feel anything, you know. I cannot, it doesn't feel like they're truthful. It doesn't feel no way to me like, you know. I don't know. I'm afraid. I am afraid of these people who call themselves pastors. When they preach, I don't feel anything. Pastor knows it is fake. God help Wendy. Wendy is a part 2, but it's not Holy Ghost joy. It's Holy Dopey them have. You're so right, Lenora. I believe you. They're no Holy Ghost filled. They're just trying to convince people that they are doing something. And it doesn't work for me. It no work for me, none at all. Don't work for me. And some of the pastors have this thing about them. When they say they're praying for you, and put their hand on top of your head and try to push you down. That can't happen to me. Try to push you down, and it is so staged that they have their men lined up, standing beside the person that they're gonna push down to catch them. All those things just makes me cringe. I feel like me just want, you know, slap them or something like that. Demon possessed. Yeah. You think me can say me I go anywhere of any convention or you know, when did they call them tent, when the certain churches having a convention and they put up a big tent somewhere and you go there, none of them can say them a put their hand on my head and or on my chest and try push me down and have somebody stand up behind me to catch me when he push me down. A problem that none of them can do that to me. She is one woman them can't fool. This is one woman they can't fool. Likewise, they can't fool me either, Lenora. Can't fool me. When I see certain pastors preaching or I hear certain songs and I feel a certain type of way, like something is coming over me, you know, then I know that those people, they are real. When I listen to certain songs, it touches me and I feel something going through my body and I get emotional sometimes. I know that the words in the song is saying something to me, you know. And when I like watch certain preaching on the television or on my phone here and so, majority of them I don't feel anything. But when you see one of them or two of them makes me feel a way different, I know that you know, those people are really godly people. But too much the false prophet them, I know them as me see them. They can't come near me and I don't go near them. False prophets. This is one woman they can't fool. Mm-hmm. I like worshiping in songs. Yeah. I love worshiping in songs. Mm-hmm. See, if I go to a church and they're having a what they call sing-spirational session where they're singing before the church service starts or so, I like that part. Love that part, I should say. Because the words of the song, it says something, you know. Mangarang. When you see what can go so, Pastor Church, I see you, Isaac's family. If you're still here, Marie, I get your notification. What can go so? Because I like to sit down and talk, and I don't post videos just any time of the day. I work with my analytics, and when my analytics tells me the right time of day to post, that's when I post. So I cannot just take the video and put a title beside it and post it like that. I have to talk and say how I feel about the whole situation. That's how I do my things. That's why I say, you know, I don't call myself a vlogger or a blogger. I just sit and talk and say how I feel about things. What do you call somebody like me? Thank you, Nick. What do you call? I'm just a content creator who likes to talk sometimes. That's all. That's how I see myself. I am not I don't do reactions. I wouldn't say I'm a vlogger, even though like the video that I posted today when I went out with my girls and made some little videos and posted it and so. I don't know if that is called vlogging or I just show a little bit of how I spent my day. Is that called vlogging, guys? All my friends that posted tonight, I get the notifications. I'm gonna go watch them. I'm gonna go watch the Moya's Way. I'm gonna go watch the Isaacs family. And what Neville say? Him watch it on Gems. But Andre also spoke of where he saw it. Another big YouTuber. James, what you say, Neville? Let me see if I can find it. Pastor Vic. Oh my, is still here. I'm gonna go watch your video after. And the Isaacs family. James World. Let me find the comment. Yep. So guys, I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you had a nice Sunday dinner, and I didn't do anything much. I just did some barbecue chicken in the oven and did some nice rice and peas. Sliced up some cucumber and tomato, and that was it. Me go make some lunch now for tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, man. Have a nice week. A very progressive one. Yeah, that was dinner, and it was delicious. Yeah. Tender, the chicken tender and juicy and nice, you know. And tomorrow the girls said they're gonna cook some soup. So I personally won't be cooking tomorrow. I know of a church that keep crusade and baptize a rumhead man, and every day at the bar drinking and him not hiding. But the man wasn't ready to be baptized, never. The man was drunk and wasn't even aware of what is happening. You know? I see the church in my community where my mother used to go and I would visit sometimes. I see when they're gonna baptize people, they keep counseling sessions. And if they see that they're not ready, they don't baptize them. If somebody get up and say, oh, I want to be baptized, they have counseling sessions for them. Just like when they're gonna marry people, they have counseling sessions, you know, to see how ready they are and to encourage them and tell them what is what from what is not what. You can't baptize a drunk man. Just like how you're not supposed to baptize children. I don't believe in baptizing small children either. The man have no reason to hide. He's just addicted to drinking alcohol. And that's the help they should get for him first, is to try get him clean and sober. And then if he wants to baptize that time now, then you baptize him. But you have to try and get him clean and sober first. Because he have a serious addiction problem. Watch you know? Godfrey Osborne, evil pastor fighting. Everybody posting on it. Tomorrow when me come and sit down and talk, it gets stale. But I don't care. I have to talk about it. So about 5 of my fellow YouTubers I see get notifications from now talking about it. I go and watch every one of them. Only one I watch already is J Pro from early today. The Crusades, Neville, I can't bother with them. Can't bother with the Crusades them at all. Them only set up tent and put chairs under there to make money too, you know. Crusades is a money making thing. Money making thing. All them believing is collecting the offering, and at the end of a 4-week crusade or a 3-week crusade, they make millions of dollars, you know. Millions of dollars. It's a big thing, big money making thing. But sometimes I feel like I need to just stay home and just worship to myself, you know. Because one thing I know for sure that I am a firm believer. I am a firm believer, so nobody can tell me say, not because I don't go to church, I don't have any God in me, or I don't believe. And I do believe, I do believe in the Holy Bible, you know. I am a Christian at heart. That's how I grew up. My grandmother, my grandfather, and then my mother. Yeah, grew up seeing my grandmother going to Deliverance Center church, and I grew up seeing my grandfather going to what do you call that church? Pentecost church. To me, most of the church them nowadays is all about the money. That's what I am saying, devil. My water in my mouth when me talk. My grandfather was a Pentecostal man, and my grandmother was what used to go to Deliverance Center. So I ended up going to Deliverance Center, and then after that, I start going to Church of God. Until I am not a member, but when I do go to church, people acknowledge me when I do go to church. I'm not a stranger. I'm not a stranger to the church, you know. But I mostly go when they are having certain functions and so. I can't tell me something I believe in a God. No, nobody can tell me that. As I hope that you will all have a very progressive week. At this time, I'm going to say thanks to everyone who made it to my live stream. Thanks to everyone who watched the video that I posted today and will watch it when you get the chance. And remember, guys, when you watch the ads and give a thumbs up, even if you're not going to leave a comment. Thank you so much for that kind of support. And especially to those who commented in the audience today, I want to say thank you so much, because I can't come here and just sit or lie down and just talk to myself and no one not responding. I appreciate the silent watchers, of course, but I prefer when the live is interactive. Yeah, I feel like I am talking to you. I actually feel like sometimes you're right in front of me, or I am right in front of you. Have a blessed night yourself, Neville. Yeah, man. Always say, Gem, what's up name again, man? Gemstone. Poor me. My memory is so bad. Okay, guys, so I've been here for 59 minutes now, and I said I'm gonna come for an hour. It's Sunday night. I don't know who is having ice cream, who is gonna watch a movie, or who is watching a movie, but I will be on YouTube supporting my friends' videos, and you know, as a YouTuber, because I am a YouTuber, not because I don't have thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers, but YouTube recognizes my channel as a YouTuber. So when I am not posting for myself, I am still here supporting people, just like I want people to support me. Have a good night, Miss Yvonne Dublin, and thank you too for coming. Thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. I'm gonna say peace out and have a good night all. You know yourselves, everyone that's here, I appreciate you. I was wondering if I should do the rest of Vlogtober at an earlier time of the day, so that the people in the UK, you know, will be able to come in the live, because I'm going live this late every evening. my UK friends is not able to join. So as of tomorrow, guys, if I'm not busy in the afternoon, I think I will go live at around 2 o'clock or so. Alright, guys. Gems World. Thank you, Never. Yeah, man. So, good night, everyone. Bye, joyful family.